Cyclone MMA.
We have Askar Askarov versus Kai Kara-France in a very important fight for this flyweight division. Whoever wins this likely will fight the winner of Moreno and Figueiredo for the flyweight title. Big underdog is Kai Kara-France plus 360. Askar Askarov, on the other hand, is minus 490 favorite, probably just because he's from Dagestan, Russia, but whatever. And we have Chad reffing. Whoever Chad is. I don't know who this is, but he looks like his name is Chad. Round one, you had a few jabs being thrown at the beginning of this fight, and then Askar Askarov does his thing and goes for a takedown. He gets Kai Kara-France's leg, and Kai just has really good balance, so he's able to just kind of chill on one leg for a little bit. And then he does some wheelbarrow stuff. That's pretty cool. Finally, Askarov gets a really nice trip. And on the way down, Kai Kara-France lands an up kick that looks just so painful. Askarov is going to crash down onto him, and Kai Kara-France lands an elbow that cuts open Askarov's eye. But Askarov would get the back, and now Kai Kara-France is straight up not having a good time right now. Askarov gets the body triangle, Kai Kara-France gets to his feet. Now, the rest of this round is Askarov just trying to get a rear naked choke, and Kara-France just defends it beautifully. Askarov was very close a couple times, but Kara-France just had the willpower. Askarov does land a couple of really good elbows at the end of this round, and once again he goes for a rear naked choke attempt, but Kara-France is all good in the hood. Then things got a little heated at the end of the round. Askarov just kind of pushes Kai Kara-France. Not sure why. Kai Kara-France is kind of just, you know, like, WTF, bro. Then they cut to a Burger King commercial. Like, why can't you just keep showing us the interesting stuff, you know? Like, I know you got to make your money with commercials, but the dude just pushed the dude, and there might have been, like, some confrontation there, and you just cut to Burger King. Whatever. Round two was more in Kara-France's wheelhouse. It was a striking battle, and it's very clear from round two that if it's on the feet, Kai Kara-France has the advantage, and if it's on the ground, Askarov has the advantage. Kara-France lands some very big punches here. Now, Askarov will go for a takedown. Kara-France will land some good elbows. He does get a takedown briefly, but Kara-France pops back up, and he's able to get back to his feet. Back to striking he goes. He lands some more good punches on Askarov. Askarov once again goes for a takedown, but Kai Kara-France is able to get away once again and then lands some very big shots that sends Askarov right to the edge of the cage. Some of these looked really painful. This looked like it could have been the beginning of the end for Askarov, but he bounces back nicely and survives this. Both guys raise their hand at the beginning of the third round. Whoever takes this round will take the fight. And it was kind of an underwhelming round compared to the other two. The other two were very fun. But we have Kai Kara-France coming forward, you know, throwing some strikes, missing a lot of the strikes. Askarov lands some stuff too. And then he kicks him in the balls. And Askarov's like, I didn't kick him in the balls. And then Chad's like, yeah, dude, you kicked him in the balls. And Kai Kara-France is like, yeah, you kicked me in the balls. We continue to do battle. Askarov goes high with a head kick here, and Kai Kara-France goes low. Just kind of sweeps the leg out from under Askarov. Kai goes for a punch here. Askarov counters nicely and then goes ahead and gets Kai's back. Not a position you want to be in if you're Kai Kara-France here at the end of the fight. Worth noting is the shorts grab here. Not what you want to see, but very well could be an accident. But if it's not, that kind of sucks. Askarov is once again trying to be a backpack, and Kai Kara-France shakes him off and gets out of there. Once again, Askarov just goes ahead and tries to get a takedown, but Kai just isn't going to allow it. He lands some elbows here, and then he gets away. And now they're back in the center. They're back in Kai's land, and they're going to throw some punches. Back and forth they go. There weren't any crazy significant strikes in this third round, but Kai definitely had the edge when it came to the striking. And then the fight ends. They both seem very confident that they won this one. So the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and all three judges score it 29-28 for Kai Kara-France. Personally, I did have it for Askarov. I guess take my scoring with a grain of salt though, because if you look at the media scores, most of them have it for Kara-France, while only a couple have it for Askarov. So what do you guys think? Does this warrant a title shot for Kai Kara-France? Has he done enough to get a title shot? I think he has. Askarov was the guy who probably should have gotten a title shot, but they're doing the Moreno Figgy thing 4 times in a row. I'm not complaining. That fight's going to be awesome, and I think Kai versus whoever wins that could be even awesomer. Is that a word?
Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson.
Amanda.
Duh.
Next we got Artem Lobov. We're going to stick him right up at S tier. Just kidding.